Lord forgive me for this trap shit. Sergeant Smack making backflip. Telly Hank did with the action. With the vital speaking Spanish. Frank Matthews how I vanish. Poof. Came back like I'm King Tut. Gold BBS is on a beamer. When Fat Cat was 10 queens up. Ball off the profit, not the re-up. Fly like Puerto Rican Jesus. Uptown like I'm Baby May. Just caught a touchdown from the bay.
No, just not being on the road, like, you don't understand, like, the situation with Yo Gotti, like.
Yeah, man. Second chance. God gave me a second chance.
Cut this shit out, like, nobody didn't get killed over this shit anyway, like, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep going.
So they almost looking like, yo, you fucking with the ops. No,
yeah,
man.
that's exactly. Other side, over their ass nigga, op ass nigga.
So what's really going on with you and Moneybag?
Moneybag crossed the line, you know, it's forever, it's smoke for life. You know, he did a song with a dude, killed one of the homeboys. He got his face on the CD cover, all of them got his name tattooed on them. He just did some foul stuff that you can't never come back from. So, you know, it's smoke. He used to be your mom, and he did a song with a dude to kill your mom. So, you know, it's forever. This something ain't gonna never stop. This is Lewis.
So was he Young Ma from the beginning?
Yeah, he was Young Ma from the beginning. He got his tatted on him. Yeah, he Young Ma. He from the neighborhood originally.
Did living that lifestyle of hustling and get that lifestyle have anything to do with you going away?
Oh yeah, man. Streets. You know, they don't love no better, you know. You know, I accept it.
So
I just accept, you know, I know what I signed up for. I just accept anything that come with it. And I know what come with it. That's what I signed up for. So you just, you know, just be prepared for whatever. And just be willing to accept anything that come with it. Like, that's what I signed up for.
I couldn't figure out what you went away for. You mind elaborating, like, what was the charge?
Oh, it was for murder, you know.
It was a murder case?
Yeah, it was a murder case, you know. Yeah, man. Second chance. God gave me a second chance.
What led to you beating the case? Like, how did you, like, not too many people can say they beat a murder case.
Less than a month.
So break it down for me. You're at a restaurant, just a regular ass restaurant?
Yeah, I'm in a restaurant,
Eating outside. And what, somebody tries to relieve you of your jewelry, I'm guessing?
For sure the jury. Because I don't beef. Like I told him, for my shit, I don't beef with no nigga. Like, I'm getting money. I don't, you know, I fuck with the robbers. Like, they respect me. They fuck with me in my city. I ain't never had no beef. I ain't never fuck with nobody in my city. Like, everybody vouch for me, like, call anybody from my city, like, ask about me, like, they gonna tell you Trip just getting money. He don't fuck with no nigga like you. Like, the robbers don't even fuck with me. Like, they like, respect, like, cause I show too much respect to the world, like.
Right.
So I'm showing Bones respect, junkie. I don't care what you is. Whatever.
And this was just like a random ass person thinking they were gonna do something?
This shit, some guys jumped out on me.
Details first at 6 on what happened in the wild moments that led to a shooting at a popular harbor town restaurant. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Skurlock. Tonight, police tell us one person has died and so far no arrests have been made. WRG's Shay Arthur has the latest.
Flashing blue lights, crime scene tapes surrounding a Harbortown shopping center, an unfamiliar sight on a busy Saturday night around dinner time.
I'm shaken. I'm shaken that my mother, my 85-year-old mother, was running, panting.
Here's what Memphis police tell us took place. Around 7:30, officers showed up after getting word shots were fired inside Tug's Casual Grill. When police arrived, they found 2 off-duty out-of-state officers inside the restaurant. While clearing the building, they heard a loud crash, discovering a man had fallen through the ceiling of the kitchen. In a report, police referred to him as both a victim and a suspect. He was detained, telling investigators he was on a date, eating with his girlfriend on the front porch of the restaurant when a black car pulled up. 2 people got out and chased him into the restaurant. He went into the bathroom and climbed into the ceiling, trying to escape. Detectives located a gun in the bathroom along with 22 spent shell casings next to the weapon. 2 men were seen taking off in a black Nissan Maxima. Minutes later, one of the suspects was dropped off at a nearby fire station, later dying at the hospital. Police called the case an attempted robbery. Back at the restaurant today, we were there as maintenance was performed around the building. A sign posted on the door saying Tugs will be closed until further notice. The restaurant said approximately 50 customers were inside at the time of the incident and were safely escorted out. Shay Arthur, WREG, News Channel 3.
And if you know anything about this case, give Crime Stoppers a call at 901-528-CASH. In the meantime, the general manager of the restaurant told us in a statement, "We will continue taking every precaution to ensure that our customers are safe."
This is breaking news.
Tonight, Memphis police have announced the arrest of 4 people they say are young MOBB gang members. 2 are facing murder charges. The other 2 are charged with attempted murder.
Fox 13 Daniel Wilkerson joins us in the studio tonight, taking a look at the new developments again that were just announced. Daniel.
Yeah, Daryl and Darcy, 2 of the men face charges related to an incident that happened back in May of 2023. Now, investigators have tied the other 2 to an incident that happened in May of 2022. Investigators have charged, you see him there, 34-year-old Brian Lackland, also known as Stupid Duke. Also charged is 31-year-old Paul Nelson. They're both facing charges of attempted first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, along with weapons charges. Now, police say this all is tied to a shooting that happened at Tugs Casual Grill on Harbortown Square. That was May of 2023. Police say Lackland and Nelson attempted a robbery. They say the victim was able to fire several shots off at one of them. Officers say Lackland and Nelson then left the scene. Now, minutes later, though, they say the car they left in showed up at a fire station. They say Robert Winston was pulled from that vehicle. Winston later died at a hospital.
It's wild coming home from a murder rap, thinking you about to go up, only to find yourself in the same exact situation less than 5 years later. And for South Memphis rapper Tripstar, that's exactly what happened. After serving a 24-month prison sentence and beating a murder charge and coming home in August of 2019, he was ready to turn the page. Signing with Moneybagg Yo's Bread Gang Entertainment was supposed to be a fresh start in his life and his career. Their connection, which began in passing while visiting the same studios way back in 2015, would set the stage for what seemed like a promising chapter in Tripstar's musical career, with opportunities to collaborate with big names like Yo Gotti, ESTG, Moneybagg Yo, and even record with Tay Keith. Tripstar appeared to be moving past his troubled past, but it wouldn't be long before circumstances would shift and things would take a dark turn. On the evening of May 13th, 2023, Tugs Casual Grill in Memphis's Harbortown was the picture of Memphis's springtime calm. An earlier rain that day would have since dried up and would leave a fresh, crisp air, and the diners would enjoy the scenery from the peaceful riverside patio. Amongst those guests would be Memphis Shelby County School Board member Michelle McKissick and her 85-year-old mother, soaking in the relaxing atmosphere. But the peace would be short-lived when 3 men would pull up in a black Nissan Altima and open fire on a man seated on the patio. Panic would erupt as diners would run for safety. The intended target would flee inside the restaurant as gunfire followed. One of the 3 assailants, eventually identified as Roderick Winston, would be shot during the chaos and later be dropped off at a nearby fire station where he would be pronounced dead. As police would arrive at the establishment, and begin investigating the scene, they would discover a man who had been hiding in the ceiling of the restaurant. That man, initially described as both a victim and a witness, would later be identified as none other than Bread Gang recording artist Tripstar. A subsequent search of the area would turn up a handgun and 22 shell casings in the restroom where he had been hiding. Now, fast forward more than a year later to July 9th, 2024, where some of the missing information from that fatal incident would be filled in when a federal grand jury would hand down indictments against 15 individuals, all of whom were associated with the Young Mob gang. Two of the main suspects charged would be Brian Stupid Duke Lackland and a guy by the name of Paul Nelson. They would be identified as the suspects in a fatal attempted robbery and shooting that occurred a year prior at Tug's Casual Grill. Both men will be federally indicted on attempted first-degree murder charges as well as conspiracy. Tripstar would speak on the deadly robbery attempt in a no-jumper interview, and when he was asked about the motive or the specific suspects involved, he would answer nonchalantly and take the position of he wouldn't know why anybody would want to do that to him, as in his city, he's cool with the jackers and the robbers. Less than 6 months after the shooting, Tripstar will begin speaking publicly about his departure from Bread Gang Entertainment. And in interviews, he would cite things like musical differences and frequently referenced business when explaining the split, keeping his comments vague. However, with Tripstar being a South Memphis native, I immediately start to wonder, is it possible that he found out the intricate details behind the attempted robbery and its possible ties to a long-standing beef that his CEO, Moneybag Yo, had with members of the Young Mob? And with him pointing out in the No Jumper interview that he thought it was definitely the jury, and then one of the suspects in the attempt end up being Stupid Duke, the shit could be a coincidence, like they might have been out taking. But I definitely need to know what y'all think in the comment box about this situation. And while y'all down there, y'all let me know, is there another artist under more pressure in their own city than Moneybag Yo? And if so, who is that? Y'all make sure y'all hit the red bell and subscribe button right under this video so y'all know when this real trill spill shit is dropping. Y'all get in the comment box below. Y'all let me know what cities we need to go to, what stories we need to tell, what we missed, what we got wrong, all of that. Y'all make sure y'all tapping with me directly on Instagram, Twitter, POP_A_LOT. And until the next time, y'all know how we rocking. It's Shay's Popalot. Salute the almighty mob.